Okay. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anyone that is going to be watching this. Um, Hello again. I am trying to finish the responsive web project from the Code Academy. I'd like to do a sound check first, so hold on for a couple of seconds or minutes. I want to give a check sound. I'd like to know whether or not the audio is fine and good and working or not, but I think it's supposed to be working and it's nice. Okay, let me know if it's lagging or anything, but I think it's supposed to be working. And yeah, okay, so first, what I'd like to do before continuing with the CSS, which is the hard part, I'd like to change some of the folder structure. So I've been watching this tutorial from Mr. Slaying the Dragon, and it's very cool, very nice. He's a front end master basically. So I'd like to follow in his footsteps. No, at least I really like, or at least uh, change the folder structure similar to what he did, because I think that's like the more professional way to do it, or like the how like the standard is. So instead of a CSS folder, I'd like to rename it into just styles. And instead of image, I think it's supposed to be called public, because I think uh, it is similar to what like maybe if you use a framework like React or any other like big framework, this is how it's like the standard is. And I think yeah, it's very it's just more professional if I use this. So I think I'm going to change all the img to public and every like CSS to styles. I think that should still work. Uh let's see if this is still working. Okay, it's not working, so I think we need to, oops, sorry, so we want to open with live server, and I think we should open it right here. Yep. Okay, so yeah, it's still working, it still works fine. So previously we only did this, and I'm not sure if it's like, is it better this way, or maybe we can no, it's this is fine, right? Okay, so yeah, I think I can swipe using my three finger just to see it from side by side, so it would be easy. Yeah, I think it's still working. Okay, so first I think we want to fix the header. Uh, we wanted to have a 69 pixel fixed one, and if we look at the if you look at our inspect element, I'm not sure if we have if it's already correctly at 69 or not. So let's go back to responsive. See, it's not responsive as I want it to be, because see, it's not responsive, It's not like I don't know why it's like this. But the thing is, this is not uh the nav bar is definitely not fixed. So well, actually no, I think the nav bar is already fixed. It's just like the content inside of them that is not fixed. So yeah, see, this is overlapping everything. So I'm not really sure on how to make it that way, and there's no like oh boy, this is very hard, because it's a bit confusing to me to use which selector or which classes to which part of the div. But maybe let's what should we do? Should we like redo all the, maybe let's fix the header first before going into the other. So I think we can comment this out, and let's fix the header first. Yeah, okay. And let's remove the 3 of the bottom as well. Okay, let's try to fix this, okay? Let's like redo the styles over here. Let's like maybe from until the logo. Or wait, let me see. Let's okay, so first it's nothing, right? We have the logo here, right? And then we have all the mission, feature T, and location. So first, this is already correct. Wait, no. Was it like that? Ah, okay, sorry. Okay, so okay, first we already have the background at the background is already set to the black. The other color is set to yeah, okay. So first, let's start again with the header. So the header we want it to be 100%. You know, let's just do it like this. It's so much better. So we want it to have a height of 69 pixel, but we want the images and everything to be inside of it. And if I remember, we put a div for the image, right? Yes, a logo. And we want to make this div uh maybe let's not do this first, but it's already 69 pixel, and then what we want to do is have logo to have a because if I do this, the photo doesn't really change like the size of it. So how can I so let's ask GPT if he, she, it has a solution to this. Oh, okay, there's 2 people watching. Hello, good morning to you, sir or madam. I'm still struggling here with trying to figure out how to center or how to create a div. Why is it this way? Okay, wait, what is this? So yes, of course, we want it to have a width. What if it's not 100%? What will it do? Okay. The thing is, we want to make the image inside of a div to have that's the same size as the div, you know? So are we using flex scroll? I have an image inside a div. How can I make it the same size as the div? I want the div to have a height of 50 pixel. Okay, let's try this first. Let's try It's not the width that they want 50, right? It's like the height. Sorry, it's not the width. It's the height. Sorry, yeah. Oops. So I think that's what the mistake is. So first, the logo is the container, right? And then we want it to have a width of 100% and the height of 50 pixel and overflow to be hidden. And then for the logo img, we want it to have a width and height object fit cover. Okay, let's see if that works. The thing is, I don't want the width to be 100% of the... Okay, that's better. At least it's smaller now, but okay, let's see where this goes. Okay, let's try. Maybe not height 100%. Okay, height 100%. But I want it to be in the middle. I want it to be in the middle and have a margin left of 10 pixel. Okay, should I put a margin top? So, I forgot if it's like margin top. So it's gonna be 9 pixel. And the margin bottom is also 9 pixel. See, but it push the, so it's not margin, it's padding then. Wait, no, it's not margin, it's padding. And then padding top for 9 pixel. And then the padding bottom for also 9 pixel. Okay, yeah, that's what we want, right? Okay, yeah, it's padding, it's not margin. Okay. Okay, almost there. We're almost there. Okay, now the nav bar, or the whole nav bar. So we want the whole nav bar to have a display of flex, right? Because we want it to be able to be flexible, and then to justify content space between, because we want them to be separate, and then the align item center. Okay, nice. Now, since all the the nav bar is the whole of these, right? If I'm gonna, yes, it's the higher container of that. So I think we should put navbar on top of the logo because it actually go first, because it's like the first, right? Okay. Okay, we're making progress here. Slowly but surely. Okay. Okay, we're already on the correct path. And then now we want the nav links, which let's put it below this. It's okay. And then we have the nav slash links. Yes, of course, we want it to have a list of none because we don't want to have the dot. And then their display of flex, correct. And then we want the nav links of the anchor tag to have the color of seashell and the font size of 22, similar to that. And then can I use justify content the space around for them? No. Maybe here? Okay, not here. Okay, maybe in the nav bar. Okay, we already have the space between. So how do we space the... Okay, we space the list again. So we need to space the list first because they're the list first, right? Because they're a list first and then they're an A tag. So I forget. Netflix Lee, yeah. We want them to have that much margin. And it looks as intended to be, I think, so far. Okay. Navbar, is almost finished. Let's inspect whether or not we're correctly creating that 69. Okay. Okay. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. See? Okay, maybe we're not making it mobile responsive yet with the media queries, but so far it is as intended to be. So this is fine. Or I'll accept this, you know, because it looked pretty similar to the previous one. Okay, so I think that part is good for now. Let's try to fix the hero. Let's try to fix the hero slash mission. Yeah. What was it working? Okay. Now, okay. First, we add the image here, right? As the background. And now we want to have a div on top of that image. So what we have, so if Laguna have links, we finish this. Let's delete this. Okay, now we have the hero container, which we of course want to have it a display of flex. Justify content center, align at the center, and position relative, because we want it to be centered, right? Because this is all of this is centered in here. Okay, that's correct so far. And now we want to create a div here, the class. I think we need to add another div here. I think we need to wrap another div for this inside of this. So wait, no, I think what we want to do is put this at the top. Yes, okay, but we want this div to be in the middle. So yeah, it's like this, it's fine. But now we want the mission, right? We want the mission. It is centered, but we want this to be. We want the mission to have a position of fixed. Right, like this. Yeah. This is exactly what we want. Okay. Okay, but we don't want it to be fixed. We want it to be absolute. Because yeah, we want them to stay there, right? And then we want them to have a background color of the black one. But we want it to have 100% of the width. So yeah, exactly. This is what we want. Okay, wow. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah. Starting to see progress here. Okay. That's great. One moment. I think the browser is lagging. But okay, this is so far exact. Okay, although I know it will break once we make it. Okay, it's not actually. The header is broken apparently because of that. But so far, this is as intended, similar to this, right? Although I don't know if it's 700 pixel or not. So let's make the height of that box 700 pixel, right? Okay. What if you make it 1200 pixel and the height of 700? Okay, so I'm not sure why they ask us to have a, oh, 700 is the total image. Okay, so that's okay, that's fine. This is already according to our wanting, our desired needs. It just need to look the same, right? Okay, I think we can continue to the next part, which is the feature T section, T of the month. Should we make like a what do you call it? Like a 5. So it has 100, 100, and 100 of margin slash padding, or I think let's just do padding. But we want, I was thinking, how can we stack them? Should we put them in a row that can fit 5? But wait, it's 300. We want a container for the image, and all of this is to be okay. What I'm thinking is, first we have a bigger div for the whole section, right? The section div, and inside the section div, we're going to have what do you call it? I forgot what it's either space around or the space between that will make them like this. Or what we can do is create it after the big separate of the section of the feature T div. We have 3 smaller div inside of it, which is T of the month, which is have the header as well as the text, and we have a second div for the fall blitz, spice rum, and seasonal donuts. Even though the Myrtle IFT has the same photo of the donut, but yeah, and then the third div is the Myrtle AvT with the Bedford Blizzard T. And yeah, inside those divs there are more mini divs of the photo and the text, photo and the text, photo and the text, and they're going to be put in a rows and just aligned perfectly to each other. What do you guys think? Let's try to do that. Yeah, let's try the div inside a div inside of a div. So let's give it a try. So first, let's put all the HTML first. So first, what we want to have is a header. Okay, we have section. Okay. We have a class of featured. And inside of it, we have a div with a class of featured title. Let's just do that. Feature title. And then we're going to put these guys here, and below that it's another div called I also learned from the dude that I just watched. This is like a naming convention for like a good practice one. So it's supposed to be nav underscore links. Like I forgot was the style its name, but I think it's a good practice as well. Nav underscore link. I suggest you guys watch the video as well. I'm gonna link it below. The Slay Dragon. Okay, still working, still working. No, it's not working. Wasn't it working? Oh, I forgot to save it. Okay. Yeah, it's just the image is the image that we have is not like, see, it's not like shrinking. So I think we need to have a flex shrink, right? Let's see if we can do that, right? Okay. Let's maybe with one. Okay, that's not working actually. How can we make the image the same size as the div? Because this is not what we want, and this is not centered, right? To GPT to the rescue again. Of course. Oops. It's not the logo, right? It's not the logo that I want to shrink. It's the hero image. Oh, I haven't even done the hero image. Yeah. I'm not done with the hero image. What am I doing? Wait, I think, is that what we want to do? Let's first try to see what GPT has to write for us. Yeah, the media query came later, so please wait. I've learned a little bit about it, like why we use max width, or like the max width is used for when we design the uh, website, the web first, and then mobile first, using the min width, things like that. Okay. Yeah, we haven't done the hero dot image, so sorry about that. Hero image, right? That's why we have this, but we haven't done this. So hero dot image. That's why there's something I forgot, right? So apologies for that. Let's see, how can we make it responsive, right? Sorry. Image to be responsive, but have a max width of 1200 pixel and max height 700 pixels. So let's see what Copilot could came up with. Okay, let's see if that works. I don't like that it's squished, but at least it's responsive now. See? Wait, what happened to our logo? Huh? What, what happened to our logo? Okay, wait. Okay, this is much better. It was not responsive before. Now it's a little bit more responsive, even though our header is still broken because it's fixed, right? The header are fixed. So, but so far it looks nice. But our div here is not. Okay, that's not working, is it? Okay, we want this div, the hmm. Let's see if we go about. I want this mission div that is on top of the img to be responsive as well. Would that work? Let's see. Okay. Okay, it's responsive, right? It's supposed to be responsive because we cannot go left and right. Okay, so the point is to give it a max width. So it would just be like that. And then because we're making it mobile first. Sorry, not mobile first. We're making it desktop first. So that's why. Okay, so far that it's still broken is our header, but if it's in the main page, it won't look that good. It won't look that bad. It's just this, you know. But this is looking great so far. The text is responsive, although the header is not, because I think we need to add some media queries, like for the header, right? When we shrink it, we want the size to be smaller. So I think that we need to learn that in the next chapter. But for now, this is good for so far. Okay. The next one is the featured one. We haven't we haven't done that. Div featured what's it called? Featured photo. Like that, and then inside of that we wanted to have a seasonal donut. Damn, okay. Apparently, let's see what Copilot has us to offer. Give us to offer. Almost correct, but that's not really what we want, right? Because we want it to be smaller and we want it to be tiny. So first, let's redo all of that. Let's just put all the HTML first. At least we already have the image size that they want. So like it's a fixed image. So at least we can try to. Okay, let's see. We don't want the padding to be actually 20. How much padding do you think we should add between the featured and that? Hmm. I want to close everything because it's apparently I think slowing the system down. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay. Oh my god, this is harder than I thought. We're only fixed like the hero section and it took like half an hour to do this. Damn. Uh, let's try that. Do you think that's too far? I think what we want is like 50 and 100. Something around like that, maybe? We can do that? Okay. Okay. Now what we want to do is T of the month, and then we want to have the featured photos. And inside the featured photos, I wanted to have a div, a featured item actually. Yeah, true. Um, okay, let's try div featured items. And inside the div is actually the image of the first one is the full berry blitz. That's actually already correct. CO slash public slash Paul Berry Blitz. Berry Blitz. All Berry Blitz. And we want to have an H3 actually, or H4. Maybe H4. H4, yes. And then let's see first. What does it look like? Okay. Now what we want to do is what is the image of the featured item? Okay. I think the featured for the featured, let's see the max width is 300 pixel and then the max height is 400 pixel. Okay, let's see what would that make us. Okay, that looks fine to be honest. How much of the padding between the text and oh, it's like 10 pixel between the text. So hmm. Oh boy, this is hard. What can we do, yeah, to solve this? Okay, so flex direction, I guess what we want is, okay, the max width is actually 1000 pixel for this one, and then a margin bottom. What's it? 36. I don't know what would that look like? We can't see it yet because the pictures is um hmm, I don't know. Do we need that? Let's try to comment this out first and see how does that look like for the fidget T. Okay. Okay, at least it's like Okay, I think we can now try this. Okay, we can bring like the photos, but then the featured featured not title, pictures. Right, but then we want to make the featured items. Let's see what would that do. That didn't do anything, to be honest, actually. Huh. Why isn't it working? Why is it not working? We want it to be um set the line items. It's the flex direction, right? Want it to be column. Yeah, okay, that's what we want. Yeah. The flex direction is column because it's the original is row and oh my god. Oh god, this is so hard. I only finished 2 sections so far. I know there's supposed to be like an easy way to do this, but for some reason I can't really grasp the concept of the Flexbox as easy as I wanted it to be, but that's fine. That's okay. Okay, maybe we want this not to be H2, but we want it to be H1. H1, yes. Just want it to be H1 as well, right? What's stepping at the tea cozy? Okay. Okay, but we don't want it looks spaced a little bit too much, so maybe we don't need this, the margin top. Yeah, okay, that's much better. We don't need the margin top of 50. Okay, so now what we want is to add another featured item, but it is the spiced rum. Spiced rum, and then okay, now what we want the items to have is some want them to have a, no, it's to justify content, space around, or space, no, space between. No, it's in the, no, yeah, it's in the pictures, sorry. Wait, okay, space between. No, it's not working as well. Well, that's not what we want. This is what we want already. But we want them to have some spaces between the items. Okay, so wait, no. Featured pictures. Featured pictures is the first div, the big div. Let's add the seasonal donut first. How should we do this? This is hard. This is very hard. Sorry, I've been silent. It's just that I've been thinking, how should we do this? I'm confused. So much confusing. Okay, I'm a bit lost here. Because the space between does not work. Why is that? so at least what we can do is just add all the images first, and let's see whether or not Myrtle FT. And then the last one is Bedford Bazaar. Okay. So we can do is the public /public/ Bedford Bazaar, and let's see how would that look like. Okay. Okay, so what's the wrong here? What's the mistake here that we did? Okay. The one that has the padding is not this one, right? It's the featured one. So why can't they the featured, or like at least this div right here? Okay. I want them to be a separate divs. Why is it not working? What if we remove the padding from this? Would that work? Still not working. What is that? Yeah, this is very hard, guys. I just saw 3 people watching. Hello, how are you guys? I'm struggling here with the CSS. I want to have some space between them. Any suggestion on what should I do? So for the images, my idea was to put them inside of smaller divs. So first we have a section, the featured one, which is this whole the tea of the month. And then first we have the featured title, which is a div of its own, and this is the third and no, not the third, like the smaller 2 divs, and the inside is the T and the images, but it doesn't seem to be working as I expected it to be. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Like and all the images does not really have the same size, and I'm not really sure. I want them to have a gap between them, but yeah, I'm not sure why is it not working. And the H4, I want the H4 to be I just want them to have a smaller like divs between them, you know? Not divs, like small spaces between them. And yeah, do you guys have any suggestion on how should I do this? Because I have no idea. How can I make it like this? Okay, so we want the height of the featured pictures. Okay. What if we have a margin of 0 between them? Still not working. I want the featured items, which is this one. Because if you don't have the featured items, it still works just fine. Can it be a minus value? Oh, no. That looks weird. I'm not sure how to do this. Any suggestion? Anyone? Ah. Do I need the featured images or like the featured pictures? Because they're already... Oh, no, I still need that. I still need that, you know, because we want them to be... want them to still have a display of flags. Why can't I have a margin then? let's ask, yes, what's it called? What's the name? Copilot. If I want the items in featured picture to have space between them. How can I do it? Yeah. Okay. Featured items. Maybe we can add a margin of 0 and 10 pixels. Oh boy. Okay. Well, how can I make the space, the vertical margin of the IMG and H4 to be 10 pixels? Oh my god. Okay, I guess that's finished for the second one, right? What if we reconnect that? Okay, that should work, right? It might not look this exactly the same, but uh yeah, and I think I really want to add my own touch of how to make image round uh in the CSS. So yeah, I guess we kind of did it with the help of Copilot, of course. Oh my god. So we should add the margin in the items container, featured item container, just here between them, because yeah, that's what they are apparently. But yeah, okay, so I think we can go to the location now. How can how this is just my own how to make image half rounded corner. Oh, hello, Mr. Litmo Short. Hello. So this is a project, web design, a responsive web. It's a responsive web design from Codecademy. So yeah, I'm trying to make a responsive web using this like the guide from them, and I am doing the course from the Codecademy. It's the front end one, and yeah, well, in one of the chapter we're learning responsive web design, and this is one of the project that I'm currently making. I try to like code the HTML and CSS from basically from this only, you know. So from only from this guide here, and I've been struggling for the past 2 days, and now it's starting to came in shape actually. So hello, welcome to the stream. The chat is gone now because I think YouTube hates if I use Edge. yeah, so this is what I've built so far with the help of. Okay, so it's looking pretty similar, right? From this to this. So this is the guide. This is what we made. Looks pretty good. And now I'm going into like the third section, which is this, where it has a location. So I think that's what I'd like to do now. So inside of the section, I think I want to do something similar to this, similar to what the mission did, because it's very, very similar to that. And yeah, okay. The chat is a bit slow, yeah. Okay, no worries. Sorry. Sorry if I reply the chat slow because it didn't really show on my browser here. Okay. So for the next section, we have the location section that we need to do, because I think this one is finished for now. So first we're going to have an image and then a three divs in the center with this, and with this. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Because I'm really trying to finish it by today, even though the header is still broken because the image here is not responsive, but the other parts are. So here I'll show, for example, like here, see all the images or the text, and oh, that's not looking good, is it? Actually, that looks kind of nice, and I don't mind that. It's just that uh, these two images, the two images in the bottom have the same size when big. Well, how can we make it smaller? I think we can make it like a flex shrink, right? Ah, okay, see? The other one shrink, but these two only shrink it. Well, they don't really specify to make it that way, but so it will look good in like huge viewport, but in like small viewport, the two bottom photo did not like shrink as well as the other, or similar to the other. Okay, let's see if we can make it that way. So first, maybe we can add an ID of bottom photo, and then from the bottom photo here, it can have a flex shrink of 1 or 2, maybe. Let's see if that works. Not really, but should be fine, right? It should be fine. The others are fine. Okay, at least they're shrinking. It's just they're not the same size as the other because they have a bigger container than the other. To me, it looks fine. To me, it looks fine. I think I'll take this as a win. Okay, now the last one. Okay, so in the last one, in the section, I want to make it similar to the first one because we have a main hero, right? And then we're going to have an image and then the div of the text. So we can do that by copying this. Sorry. Boom. Okay. But the image that we want to use is the slash public. I already downloaded everything, so location background, and this is, don't forget to write the alt, and then just save it. Don't worry, we'll make it locations. And then we want to make the class locations similar to the hero. So we want it to have a display of flex. Okay, maybe what we can do is, you know what? I think it would be shorter if we make them together, like comma here, but or like comma in the hero like that. But I think I want to separate them just to make it nice. So we want to have it that way, locations. Okay, now what we need is just the location and image, right? Okay, now we have the locations image with the similar style to that. Like that, right? Okay, nice. I really don't like it, the way that the photo shrinks. Okay, let's see. What's the next part? Okay. So the height of that, we want it to be 100, maximum height of 500 pixel, and the width of it's similar, it's still 100, and then the height is auto. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, that looks fine, I guess. It's just that the photo is a bit cropped, so I don't know why is the photo cropped. I think they really want it to be cropped, so sorry, there's a no, this is broken again. Why is it? Why is it broken? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Why did it act like that? The Bedford Bizarre Tree, you know? Why is it? What did it broke? What? See? Why did it broke in the? Oh wait, bottom photo. Did I only put the bottom photo? Both have the same ID, right? Why did not? Why does it only work in here? Why does it only shrink this one, the Bedford Bizarre one? I'm confused. I'm very confused, actually. Oh my god. You know what? There's a lot of broken thing, and I'm gonna fix it later. At least we have main uh, I don't get it. Why did they crop it, or like why they decide to do that? But or why this the Bedford final link is broken in like small viewport. That's so weird. The other one is not. What does it have to do with the other? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't. It's not supposed to act that way. Okay, let's just not add that of the bottom ID. You know, it's fine like this. It's fine. It's fine. Man, I'm getting tired of this. How am I going to build? Okay, you know what? It's fine. Don't pressure too much. Now we want to have a text in the location details. So again, the location detail is going to be it's going to be a div. So going to have an h1 that says locations, and then we're going to have a box of divs details, divs dot details underscore underscore address. Okay, and inside of that we're going to have and I don't think it's h2. Let's do h2. And inside of them it's going to be another smaller divs, right? So first we have a bigger section location with the images and the other like the images as well as the black boxes on top of them. Now what we want to do is so the big section, the big location is for the images and everything. First we have the location details, which is the one that's going to be on top of the image, and then inside of that are going to be location addresses inside of the black boxes. And the location addresses, there's going to be 3 of them. Yeah, there's going to be 3 of them. One has an H4 as well, I think, or an H2. I think an H2, oh, an H3, right? An H3 with a, I think this is going to be used to align something. H3, it says downtown. Yeah, okay, I guess they already know what I want to do with this, because I think it's trained with the data from Codecademy as well, so this is perfectly exactly what they wanted to be. So thank you, Copilot, for being wonderful. Okay, so now what we want to do is for the location details to have the similar styles as so the location details would have a similar to the mission. But it won't have a background yet. So let's see that. Does that work? That does not work. Cancel. Why is it not working? Location details. Oh, because the location is not relative. What? This is not working. Why is it not working? Okay, so the hero has the same. It's supposed to be the same as the location one. Okay, it's already have the same, exactly the same for the hero. Right? And then for the images, it's also have the same. It's just a different max height of 500. Okay, so what should we do? What is this supposed to be? I'm confused, guys. It's going to be 2 hour mark now, and I haven't even finished yet. Hmm. So the location's details supposed to have the same as the mission, right? The mission one is supposed to be similar to have the location detail. Let's see that. Because it's practically the same. Why is it not working? Should be working by now, yeah. Oh my god. Everything is just the naming that is wrong. Oh my god. Okay, so now what we want, uh, so I think what we want now is the detail address to have a, no, we need to put them inside of a div again, inside of here. So it's going to be div of details underscore underscore row, right? Because we want the detail address to be inside of them, like this. Okay, now because now we want the details, location details, now we want the details rows dot details underscore row, and it's, I want to have it a not space between, but like a, it's a display flex, yes, but I want the, what's it called again, the flex direction to be column. Okay, that's not what we want. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. We want it to be row, but we want them to be justify space between and align item center. Okay, okay, not space between, just space around. Okay, okay, and then we want the details address. The details, not row, details underscore underscore address to have a width of, what's the width that they want? They want the width to be 300 pixel. Yes. And then they want the height to be, they want the height to be, they don't really specify the height. So what they want is the margin between them. So I think what we need is, let's give it a background first. Background color of black, yes. And now we go here. Let's give it a space. No, but we want them to be each of the divs. This is not what we want. We want them to be. So maybe it's not these. Not. Okay. But we want them to have a width that is the same. All the max width is that, but maybe just the width. How about that? No, does not work that way. Okay, bigger screen it works. On bigger screen, it works. It's just that when we shrink it, it's not working. See, they're not, it's not, okay, so I think we need to have a flex shrink between them. And then a margin between them to be like the margin of them to be 40 pixel, right? Does that work? Let's see. Okay, it's not entirely sure, but okay, pretty similar. It's just they're a bit squished down. I don't know about the height though. They don't really give the like the height. Is it 300 pixel? Because it doesn't look like it's 300. I mean, it's working technically if it's like, you know, pretty accurate, right? It's just that some of the spacing is different because the photo is cropped. That's why I'm a bit confused to why is the photo not cropped. Should I crop it myself? I want this image to be responsive, but the max height is 500 pixel. How can I make these divs responsive with the image? Okay, let's see. Okay, it's not really specified that way. Okay. How can I make the content inside location underscore details be responsive alongside the img in locations? Okay, I'm not have I know we're not supposed to do that at the media query yet, but let's see what would that add to our website. Not really what we want, but okay, never mind. Let's just okay. I think for the sake of this, you know, we just want it to look good on big viewport. Doesn't matter if it's smaller or not. Yeah. So I think and yeah, I think let's do that for now. Guess my God, this takes a long time to do for everything. Okay, I think we're done with the section, the locations one. And now I think we want to do the last few two sections, which is first is a 200 pixel height div of the contacts. Yeah, I think this should be easier because we've done a lot of it already, and yeah, now we're heading to the contacts. First, let's do that. No, we're not going to do anything. It's just going to be an H1. This is the T cozy, and then we're going to have an H5 of contact at the tcozy.com, and then a phone number of that number, because Copilot is already trained using this data anyway. So yeah, let's give it a class of contacts. Let's do that. Let's see how. Okay, I don't like the way that the thing is stacked that way when it's small. So let's change that the featured, no, the location details, or the details address. Flex wrap. I don't this line. I don't want to do flex wrap. Yeah, let's just do it this way. Now what we want to do is make the div for the section of the contacts to be have a display spec, just for consent, 0% relative. No, that's not what we want. actually, we want the flex direction to be column. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and make it max height of 200 pixel. Probably, yeah. Okay, I'm not sure if they're 200 pixel or not, but let's assume they are. Oh, how about that? Okay, maybe the line height, yeah, the line height, right? And now the last one is the footer. Okay, maybe we can add a margin. Okay, they don't really have that much margin anyway, so that's fine. Okay, maybe add a little bit of a margin top. Margin top of 10 pixel. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, now the last one is the footer, which is text is aligned left and have a... Okay, we can do that. So the footer only has 2 component, or like there's only 1 text anyway, so it's probably, let's do H5 again and then copy right the T cozy 2017. So it's going to have a class of footer, and now we just need to add the footer, and the footer is going to have a justify, okay, display flex again, but the justify content is space, no, what's it called again, the start one, like it's in the end and the start of it. Justify start. This is justify content start, because yeah, and then we want to have a margin left, margin left of 20 pixels. Okay, that should do it, I think, even though that was weird. Okay, no, actually, I think we're done, basically. We're practically done. Yeah, yeah. It's not as responsive. There's a lot of breaking point, but wait, I want to see. So far, it is already according to the guide that they want. So first we have the header, we have the hero section with a broken photo because they asked the maximum width for 700 pixel, which squished the photo. We have a div with the mission, we have the T section, which is also broken. We have the location, which is also broken. And yeah, so far the only one that is correct probably is the footer as well as the context. So yeah, I guess that's all for now. Yeah. It's not entirely the same. Wait. Now they should have a margin of 40 between them. Okay, they're still broken, but at least they look the same as the guide. So that's the more important part. And it's practically finished and done, but not really, because there's still some broken stuff there. But yeah, I think that's why we're going to learn the media queries and everything for the mobile one. But yeah, I guess that's all. Wow, this took almost 2 hours, 3 hours from yesterday, but it's still broken, but it looks pretty similar. Yeah, it's done basically. Okay. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, I guess that's all. I'm gonna try to continue this probably. Okay, let's try to do this. Let's see if this works here. Save. So of course we have all the HTML, and then let's apply the styles here, and boom, and let's save it. It's not working because the file. Okay, what we can do is probably put yeah, it should be able to do that, but because the images okay, I need to put the links of those images here if we want to change it, but okay, let's do that at least for final before we end this, you know. Let's Oh yeah, I think it's better to do that, don't they? What's the navbar missing? Yeah, okay. So, but it definitely worked. It's just that sometimes the images are broken because yeah, I put it's in the local, right, when we're doing it in VS Code, but now it's yeah. The point is it works, kinda, sort of, even though it's still broken. But that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in. Uh, Tomorrow or later, I will definitely continue with the course. The next chapter is, I think, grid, something about grid, but yeah, Flexbox is fucking confusing. But now I think we want to make grids later. But yeah, that's for later. Thank you for tuning in. This is our finish project. And yeah, that's all. Goodbye, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. See you next time.